the most deluxe home burger you're ever gonna find.
Hamburger.
Home burger. Welcome everybody. Today we are making a home burger, a homemade hamburger. Well, actually a cheeseburger, but anyway, it's really delicious. We want to celebrate Inauguration Day in the US, and Lokmane loves when I make these cheeseburgers. So it's a simple recipe, step by step, nothing complicated, but really delicious. So stay tuned and we'll get going. First thing we're gonna do is take our kefta, or our ground beef. We have just, I would say, 200 grams here. Lokmane will correct me. But we have a little bit of ground beef. We're gonna mix it with an egg, some cilantro, a couple spices, and mix that together. And then we will let that sit and marinate for a few minutes while we chop all of our raw veggies. So let's get going. So in our actual hamburger, we're going to add some cilantro. I have some freshly crushed garlic, salt, pepper, and 1 egg, a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna let this sit and marinate, and then I'll chop everything up. So let's get to it. So first thing is our ground beef. Again, I'm using about 4 cloves of garlic. We love garlic. You can probably get away with just 1 or 2 cloves. About, I'd say, a teaspoon or so of salt, same amount of black pepper. I'm going to chop up my cilantro and we'll throw that in. I have my البيض بلدي, so my pasture raised egg.
You're lucky.
I know, I got really lucky. Sometimes they're not good, so I got lucky. But anyway, it's a beautiful orange yolk here. But the egg is gonna help bind everything together, so we definitely want the egg. So let me chop up the cilantro and throw in the olive oil. The mayonnaise I made? Nice. Yum. So a healthy amount of cilantro. Again, we're big fans of cilantro, so we put a lot. And we need olive oil. I'd say just about a tablespoon and a half. Great, now roll up the sleeves. We mix. Maybe I use a fork. Okay, so starting with the fork, get the egg and the yolk really incorporated here. Just mixing everything really well. Again, the nice thing about a homemade hamburger is you know exactly what is going into your burger. Too oftentimes, any burger you eat out, maybe they add unwanted ingredients. So this is olive oil, fresh herbs and spices, a little egg. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, so I've mixed everything here. Now I'm just gonna let all the flavors, everything sit and hang out while I begin to chop my fresh tomato, my fresh red onion, and avocado. Here's to hoping it's a really nice avocado. And I'd give it about a medium. It's okay, it's definitely okay. So we use what we got. The avocado it'll suffice for today. It'll be okay. Again, I love avocado. I would put avocado on everything. Lokmane loves to drink avocado, and he likes when the avocado is in sandwiches and burgers and things, so we are both going to enjoy some avocado today. Now I cut up some red onion. Because the red onion is so strong, you don't need so much of it, you just need a little bit. But we love to have raw onion, and then I kind of cheated. Earlier today, I sauteed and caramelized a bunch of onions as well. So we have caramelized onions for the burger, and we're gonna have some raw red onion. I would say just a small amount. Again, it's really strong, so you just want a little bit of bite of red onion. I turned on my pan that I'm going to kind of fry the burgers in. I'm using olive oil. If you want to use a different oil, feel free. I would just stay away from inflammatory oils like canola or soy or something like that. So I'll make the burgers and then I'll put them on. So I put a kind of hefty amount of kefta, of ground beef. I make kind of large burgers, but be sure you give them enough space. If you're making more than two, give yourself enough space in the pan. Again, make sure your pan gets nice and hot. And as they begin to cook, I just give them a little press to make them a little bit more flat. Okay, great. So as our burgers are cooking on the first side, I'll cut up a little bit of cheese. Now I'm using some cheddar cheese here. Typically, I don't eat much cheese, but cheddar doesn't have much lactose, so I can tolerate a little bit. And Lokmane loves melty cheese on his burger. So we're doing that. And also, I forgot to say, we're gonna put a fried egg on our burger. I think this is also what makes it special. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, with that said, I'll cut some cheese. As well, I wanted to just mention, this is homemade mayo. So I don't like store-bought. Again, there's all sorts of garbage in the store-bought mayo, but this is super easy to make. It's essentially just an egg, vinegar, some Dijon mustard, a little bit of salt, and the trick is to just blend it well. So I advise, if you've never made homemade mayo and you like mayo, to give it a try. So cool. With that, we'll cut up some cheese. So these are my caramelized onions. Again, I said I cheated, I made them earlier. I let them caramelize for probably about an hour or 2 hours while I was in the kitchen cleaning. And I threw in some mushrooms. I like to sneak in some vegetables that Lokmane doesn't like so much. If I put them in a hamburger or a cheeseburger,
thank you,
he'll eat them.
Yeah,
Great.
I love that.
Great, how are our burgers doing? Probably about 5 minutes on the first side to make sure they get nice and well cooked here, and then I'll flip them. I don't want my burger to be really overcooked and dry, but I want it to be cooked just enough, right? So again, as my burgers are cooking, I'm heating up my caramelized onions. I have everything else prepped and ready to build the hamburger. I'm now gonna fry up 2 eggs. So non-stick pan, a little olive oil, and we'll fry them up. Ooh, safe. Ah!
Wow.
Oh, this one's overflowing. Okay, so once we see a lot of the burger, it looks like it's cooked. It's been about 5 minutes. We try to give them a flip. Fingers crossed, it goes well. Okay, so a minute or so after you flipped your burger, then I recommend putting on your cheese. Again, we're using a cheddar cheese today. It has a lot less lactose. I can tolerate it quite a bit more. And then we'll just throw on a lid. Let the cheese melt. Yum. Check out our eggs. Okay, so Lokmane eats a bun. I don't eat a bun, I just do it bunless. But if you are using a bun, I recommend heating it up. We're toasting his bun. Okay, so with that, I'm going to put some mayo on the burger. Today, super easy to make. Give it a try if you've never made homemade mayo before. I think earlier when I said about the mayo, I said egg, vinegar, Dijon mustard, and I forgot the most important part, oil. We're putting mayo on both sides of the burger, of course. And with that, let's go get our cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's not really delicious.
Woo!
This is a hamburger.
This is a home burger.
It's made homemade.
Great, we gotta build it now. So now we put on some of our caramelized onions and mushroom. Sneak on shwia. Great. So now we put on a little bit of onion, fresh onion. Great, we put on a nice big tomato slice. We'll put on 2. Great. Squeeze on some avocado, maybe. This hauraha hobby. I hope you can eat it.
Yeah, this is the hamburger. It's really nice. We know what we have in.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now I'm building my version, open face. I put all my veggies at the bottom, and then I'm gonna put my burger on the top. Great, I'll give myself a scoop of mayo. Again, there's no dairy or anything in the mayo. It's oil, Dijon mustard, and egg, pretty much. Great, and I have my burger here. Sous Chef Lokmane is bringing me all my fixings. Okay, let's just throw them on top. The most deluxe home burger you're ever gonna find.
Hamburger and hamburger.
Hauraha.
Shukran, Lizette. Thank you so much for making this lovely hamburger.
My pleasure, Hobi. La shukran ala wajhi. Great. So with that, we're all finished. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment below if you would like to try this hamburger, this home burger. Anyway, yeah, we love to hear from you guys. So don't forget to follow us each week. New recipes, yoga content. We have some really fun Moroccan vlogs. So as always, we'll see you next week for a new recipe. Stay tuned for some yoga content coming out soon and a really cool vlog about the birds here in Tangier, Morocco. Super cool. So stay tuned. Salama. Salam alaikum. Welcome everybody. Today cheese. I don't know, Hombi. Okay, so.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm the cameraman. You see, I'm the cameraman.
Doesn't get much better than that. Oh, I forgot.